to wait until my connection's stable again. Oh, Jesus. Why is it still under Subnautica? What on earth? Are we stable yet? No, we're still not stable. Hold on, we gotta wait till we're stable and then I can link. Okay. Okay, I think we're stable now. I'm still having lots of issues with, what's it called? With, our Restream. Oh boy. Oh wait. Okay, cool. I think we're stable here. Okay. Let's move you guys over here. If it will work. Where is, huh? Oh wait, hold on. Wait, not that one. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Jesus Christ. What a nightmare. What a damn nightmare. Okay. I will move you guys over here. Okay, hello. Hello, everybody. Skibidi Toilet episode 77, full episode out. Yep, sure is. We just watched it. You should probably go to my YouTube page if you want to see it. You silly Billy. Why you coming on my live stream telling me that something's out when you didn't even do your dang research? You didn't even see that I already watched it. Don't you look like a fool now? Don't you look like a silly little fool? Silly, silly. Silly, silly. All right, anyway. Let's go ahead and let's keep watching this. Sorry for the interruption. Okay. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were watching. Back to what we were watching.
Looks as if he was dressed in some sort of red latex suit under his coat. And the group below him is even funnier. We can see the Skibidi Toilet with the samurai sword and a straw hat. And there is also a human skeleton which we can notice behind it. The speaker man next to him is holding the Astro Toilet samples, which he and his squad apparently plan to deliver to the closest alliance.
Yeah, I saw him holding that. I thought that was interesting. I didn't know what to say about it, though.
From doing so. Wow. And by the way, check out this deformed head in the toilet with the shuriken blade on it. Yeah, it's definitely giving Japan, guys. And there were also a lot of signs in Japanese all over this territory. So but I think that it was the standard part of the map Boom used to include in his secret scene, and nothing important or Skibidi related can be found in the translations of these signs. We can also hear the words from Titan TV Man responding to the arguments from his scientist, as he's saying that after the Alliance will gather enough bigger Astro Toilet samples and develop stronger upgrades, everything will be fine, just like before.
Yeah.
But well, apparently all these upgrades that the Japanese agents were already having did not help them not to get destroyed. And as the footage switches to Alaska, TV Man scientist tells the Titan that everything is not like before, and the only advantage they have is being underground and in secrecy. And it's extremely important to go slow, steady, and cautious, because in case the Astro faction will find out their base and access their technology, the end of the world will be imminent. And I strongly believe that while saying this, TV Man scientist meant the base and laboratory of TV Men exactly, and not the Alliance in general. And the technologies he was talking about was most likely the ability of TV Men to teleport. This technology was already stolen by the Skibidi scientist, and he tried to use it at the end of episode 70, but it was canceled by the polycephaly TV Man. So we know that TV Men's teleportation can be stolen and then added to the invisibility technique that Astro Toilets already have, and also to their extreme speed. All of these abilities in total would simply make them impossible to beat, and that indeed would lead to the end of the whole world and universe, and not just planet Earth. Then we're getting shown Canada as well as the
interruptions. Are we going to have one complete VOD? Unfortunately, isn't impossible.
And Titan TV Man hopelessly says,
these are going to be separated by two different VODs now. The only
But
way
then
for me
we
to make
see
it one
Denver's
whole VOD
agents
is if I
who don't
take
seem
down
to be
both
that
parts and I upload
devastated,
this
though.
all together,
And I
unfortunately.
immediately cackled while seeing the
It's a
cameraman with the
problem with,
iconic cat ears,
it's
who
a
we could
problem
see
with
in the
the
second
service
part
that
of
I'm
episode
using.
77. And this guy with his
But
legs
I just sent
widespread
an email just
definitely
now
thinks that he's
about
some
it,
action
so hopefully
movie
we'll get
hero or
something
something.
fixed within the next
And it's not the
day or
first
two.
time he does that in the series too, as he could already be seen squatting in the air in this scene from episode 77, part 2. And this big
Squatting in
cameraman
the
with the Warhammer sword is also from the same chapter. So yeah, for now these guys are still in the pretty great mood, even despite everything that Titan TV Man said right
It's
now.
higher production
And those
value than I was
preparations
expecting.
were
Oh
already
yeah, it's
happening
fucking
right
awesome.
before the events of episode
Literally,
77.
like fucking Skibidi
And while
Toilet's
looking at
fucking
them,
sick
the
as
Titan
shit.
adds,
So good.
that is not enough power. They've lost their guidance. And well, since that moment, the secret scene is emerging with the
they can
YouTube
reach out
shorts
to you. I
that
saw on
Boom
Twitter,
published
too.
much
Yes.
earlier, where Titan TV Man was telling TV Man
I have like kind of
scientist
3
about
different
his special
sources I
plan
can
in order to save
try
the
and get in
reckless
contact.
agents he just saw
I just
on screen.
emailed, and if I don't have
And
much
after that,
success
the 4
through
parts of the
their
regular
actual
episode
support, then
77 start to play. And I've
gonna
noticed
DM
no
one of
special
the
changes
people
about
on the
them.
dev team.
So let's move right to the
I
second secret
found
scene,
their
which is
Twitter.
even crazier than the first one.
They were reaching out to other
So after
people in the
G-Man and
past.
Astro Juggernaut move away to have a date in private,
So
we see what happens
hopefully
after
soon we
Titan
should have
TV Man
a
teleported to the base with the
resolution for this.
Juggernaut's cannon. And the POV changes too. And let
I
me
will
tell you
not
right
back
away
down
that it is
until
no
we have
other
a
than Elite
solution.
TV Man who we saw back in
Yeah,
episode
we haven't seen this guy in
74. At least based on
forever.
the purple swords attached to his arms, which we could notice in that scene. And
Aye,
remember
aye.
the camera that was attached on his chest so that cameramen could observe what is happening in the Skibidi
that's right. I
base he
forgot about that.
infiltrated?
I forgot about
Well,
that.
apparently he put it right back on after the secret conversation with TV Man Scientist, during which he was putting it off. And
that's
that's how
right,
we can
that's
see
right.
all the events from his point of view. So we see how Titan TV Man
That's
slowly
who we were-
walks in the
whose perspective
laboratory,
we were
and
in.
yep,
That's
he's pretty
right.
much as battered up and broken as you remember from the last episode.
Yep.
And by the way, next to him we can see the lying
Yep.
smaller cannon from some Astro Toilet. His main TV screen is completely shattered, and it's just a miracle that it's still somehow attached to his body.
For
And
real?
the fact that he's still capable of moving, speaking, and thinking on his own proves that at least the Titans of the Alliance do not require their heads being intact in order to keep functioning. But he still looks horrible.
Yeah, it
so
looks
TV
fucking
Man
terrible.
Scientist exclaims, "Look at yourself. Why did you stay?" To which the Titan answers, "You needed samples. I brought you samples." And then he puts the cannon stolen from Astro Juggernaut down.
I'm so glad he got that. I didn't
TV Man
notice that he was
Scientist
able to keep
then
it.
abruptly says, "Why? Gate! It's not closing!" By which he meant that the portal from Titan TV Man's teleportation indeed did not close after he arrived, and then we can see the horrified expression on his main TV screen.
Quote
But
unquote
what's interesting
horrified.
here, though, is that TV Man in the black
Oh,
coat next to him shows
interesting.
absolutely no fear
He
or
d-
terror.
yeah, he doesn't- he
And
doesn't
if
react
you
at
guys
all.
don't remember, this guy was always one of the cruelest and most cold-blooded TV men in the whole Skibidi Toilet series who never showed any direct emotions or insecurities. He was always giving me extremely cold vibes, and now there's no exception too.
Interesting.
Okay, and starting with that moment, Skibidi Toilet started to become a horror movie again. The scary music starts playing as if we are an Insidious type of movie, as Titan TV Man looks behind and sees that the teleportation gate is indeed still open. Elite TV Man, who is currently the POV, quickly glimpses at the tablet in front of him to see what is going on in the battlefield from the eyes of some random cameraman.
Yeah.
So we see that some sort of whirlwind is occurring next to the place Titan TV Man teleported from. And
it
in the
was really
next moment,
weird.
it becomes obvious to us that it is the upgraded UFO toilet who is creating this phenomenon.
Oh, that's
And I'm
okay.
not gonna lie.
I was trying to
he
figure
looks
out
pretty damn sick
what
during
it
that
was.
moment. And before that, we didn't see the
Hi,
UFO
Bennett.
toilet participating in the battles directly. Usually he was just kind of always around some hot spots, but Boom didn't show us any of his special abilities aside from hyperspace speed. But now I can see that Boom was hyping us up for some really sick moment involving this guy, and this moment occurred today. So apparently the UFO toilet's main ability is to capture the teleportation trail of TV men, which allowed the other members of his squad to catch this opportunity and finish the deed. And now this role would be played by Astro Duchess.
God, she's
And
so
oh
cool,
my God,
though.
speaking of that chick,
She's
just
so
look at her
cool.
guys. All this time, we were craving for Titan G-Man, who would have robotic hands and legs that would allow him to operate and function just like any Titan of the Alliance. But in the end, Jimmy turned out to be quite underwhelming, and I wondered why. Well, now I understand. Boom was falsely hyping us about G-Man's upgrades while it was Astro
Ooh.
Duchess who was always meant to steal all the spotlight.
Wait.
Oh my God, listen guys, I promised that I'd never simp for anyone but Speaker Woman on this channel because I'm the Chad and all that stuff. But looking at this girl, I just cannot help but say, Mommy. She looks freaking fabulous. And you know what? It was really vile of Boom to give us such a treat in a form of upgraded Astro Duchess by the end of November, if you catch my drift, of course.
Oh my God.
Okay, I kind of got carried away, so let's be more serious now. So after her epic arrival, she says to Titan TV Man, "Where do you think you're going, silly?" After which she unleashes all of her 4 claws into the whirlwind that didn't allow the Titan's portal to close. So Titan TV Man turns out to be right in front of them. But instead of running away as quick as possible, he just stands on one spot and stares at them and then, he tries to punch it, I suppose? In any case, that was not his wisest decision for sure. One of the claws pierces his already broken TV screen.
I mean, I think
and then all
everyone
the other claws immobilize his completely. Damn, this girl is freaky. And I think that the Titan himself realized it just now as he slowly said, "I can't move." You sure thing can't bud, but you know where you could move though? Literally a few seconds ago when you still had the time window to escape or at least try to. But what's done can't be undone, I guess. In the next moment, he gets pulled out on the battlefield again while all the other TV men are still frozen at one spot, completely speechless. And they won't be able to help their big brother anyway because a second after a couple of Astro obliterators arrive to their laboratory and start blasting everything and everyone down. Elite TV Man also gets his weapons ready, and in this moment we can see that the TV Men's lab is literally filled to the brim with different samples from Astro toilets. And you're still asking more guys? I mean, you preferred to prioritize Astro samples over saving the lives of your wounded or lost agents. But in this shot, we can see that they already have more than plenty, though. Now I understand the Sergeant Mutant girl from the first secret scene even better, because damn, she was actually right. But we don't have much time to berate TV men, because trust me, guys, their race will already be punished more than enough in this full episode. Everyone who was present in this room start fighting the newcomers, including Elite TV Man and Polycephaly, swiftly operating his Astro-like claws nearby. And they are also being helped greatly with many other devices placed in this room. For example, this giant TV screen, which was capable of switching different glow modes as well. And
I don't think I will watch Elite Cameraman today.
Fell victim to
I don't think that I will.
And this huge purple
I like the way that Isotoilet covers things a bit better.
Source of power to me, which is possibly fueling the whole TV Men's base.
And we do have some limited time today.
Could be the purple analog of the blue beam we could see in Camera Woman's flashbacks from episode 73, the one that was an object of their human team's experiments.
Skibidi
But
Multiverse.
let's not delve way too deep into this now, because otherwise my analysis would become too long. So aside from powering up the entire TV Men's base, this huge purple thing can actually bite too. And that's what happened to the Astro Toilet that flew too close to it. Meanwhile, Polycephaly knocks down another flying trooper and then notices something really fishy attached to his body. He pulls it out and realizes that it was a tracking device, and that the purpose of all these Astro Toilets was not to destroy TV men in their base, but to simply reveal its location.
Episode came out,
and as you can remember from the first secret scene, the TV Men's base was supposed to be concealed from the other creatures' attention.
Got released with an extra scene at the end.
Was always the main strength of TV Men's race.
We still need to catch up on Skibidi Wars, though. We're multiple episodes behind, but I want to rewatch it from the beginning.
That sounds like a disaster. And everyone who found out about the tracking device realized that. Now TV Men's laboratory full of the most precious stuff, samples and results of monthly old researches are exposed to the enemy, and somehow that's still not the worst thing that's about to happen to those poor guys in the full episode.
As a theorist, I prefer Iso. Iso came up with the G-Man clones theory and it came true.
Head starts screaming like crazy.
I like,
mirroring
I
the
think
ending of
Elite Cameraman's really good to like just kind of recover stuff and catch some things. I think Isotoilet takes more time to look at previous episodes and clearly has stuff written down. Clearly has stuff written down about certain theories and also other things.
And there was another moment that left me in confusion too.
And also, I like that they like for example, they go back and they show old clips and stuff like that, whereas Elite Cameraman doesn't do as much of that, which I totally understand. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to do that, and also you just kind of have to have the eye and the research for it. So I prefer Isotoilet.
I noticed some lost big cameraman that can be noticed right here in this frame, and then he disappears.
He goes too deep into the theories. Really, I feel like Elite Cameraman goes too deep into just explaining the same information
anyway.
over and over.
The explosion caused enormous damage
But I can understand. I can understand.
And as the POV looks back,
not
we can see more
liking the
TV men
theories.
crowding near the
Considering
entrance.
he was off
Aside from
he was
TV
off
man
with a couple
scientist
theories
and the
already in this,
cynical guy in the dark
video,
coat,
which is
there
fine.
was also TV woman who got the similar blade upgrades just as elite TV man. But pay your attention to this one guy standing on the right with a silly smile on his face.
He does have a
What's so
very
funny,
silly
little
smile.
bro?
Yeah, I don't understand
Your
why
base
he's
is
smiling.
exposed.
Yeah, why
Everything
is he
is ruined
smiling?
and falling
Literally,
apart.
why is he
So what
smiling?
causes
It's
you
so
so much
fucking weird that
happiness?
he's smiling here.
This
I
looks
don't
pretty damn
understand.
suspicious.
I
Plus,
don't
Boom
understand.
put a huge accent on this guy's figure a lot. So I'm pretty sure that this smiley ball of joy will be revealed later,
Yeah,
either as a
he's
traitor
kinda
or
sus.
a total psychopath.
Yeah, he might be a
Nothing in
traitor,
between.
honestly.
And what seems even weirder about him is that his body is also damaged, and that's why we can see purple flames on his back.
Yeah, but he's not reacting at
definitely
all.
not creepy at all.
That's
Meanwhile,
so
all the TV men hear the
weird.
alarm setting off, and then we can see via the big TV screen the snowy Alaska location we were
weird.
shown earlier,
my
and the TV
God.
men's base in hidden underground within the area.
Lead cameraman is most reliable
And
leaks. That's
another
fair. I
moment
don't
from
watch
the
any
leak
of the
sent
leaks.
to Stake by Boom.
So that makes
And I
sense why
remember
you
it
guys like
clearly.
cameraman or lead
So,
cameraman
just as it was on the
more for
leaks,
that reason.
Astro
'Cause
Mothership
I don't watch
appeared
any
right
leaks at
above
all.
this location. And before
I just
I'll
watch the
continue,
episodes
let me
'cause
give
I
you
wanna-
only
I
one
wanna be
thought to
surprised.
analyze. How would Astro
This is
Mothership
fine being
manage to get to
personified.
Alaska,
So
one
true.
of the farthest places from human civilization so
true.
quickly? Namely, within seconds after the base was exposed by the tracking device. There can be only one explanation for that. Apparently, Astro Toilet's already managed to steal TV men's technology, such as teleportation,
Nah, I don't
which was
think
the
that's
worst
it.
fear of TV man scientists.
I think they just
And if I am
they
right
just
about
quickly
this, then
went to the area they were
apparently
supposed
the
to go.
world's end is already coming, and there should be only a miracle
But they
to
have
stop it.
like the tight TV van,
And
so
then
they
we
might
see how
have it.
Astro Mothership causes the huge explosion that basically wipes out half of the area with the power like that. And every single TV man underground can feel the effects of such disaster. But that doesn't stop the suspicious
Oh my God, but
TV
he's
man
still
from smiling like an
smiling.
idiot.
Why
Maybe
is he
he's just
still
so traumatized that he
smiling?
keeps smiling not to go insane. Maybe he
That's so
already did become
weird.
insane. I wonder what you guys think about it. And meanwhile,
That's
TV
so
man
weird.
scientist approaches the
Because they
giant
didn't react
square
when
made
things
of
are-
4 smaller
That's so
squares
weird.
in black,
He's just a
white,
happy boy.
gray, and purple
I
colors.
don't know, man. That's
And
kinda
we can see
sus.
how the hour hand moves
That's
from
kinda
white
sus,
to black,
man.
which apparently means
Literally
nothing
smiling through
good, I
pain. He's
believe.
not normal. No, he's
And I
not.
think that
He's
this
sus.
device could be the indicator that shows the level of the whole base's energy. And it's most likely that after the huge explosion
Oh,
occurred,
interesting.
all the energy got drained
He
or
thinks
cut
it
off.
might be an energy thing.
Or
I think
there
it's
is another
4 different
possibility
bases.
too. Maybe it is not the indicator, but the special device which purpose it to teleport away the entire
I think there's
base
four.
if
I
it
think
gets
there's 4
spotted or
different
attacked
bases.
by someone
I
incredibly
think there's 4 different
dangerous.
bases, and they're
I
going
feel
to
like
another
both
base.
options are relevant for TV
Because
men right now.
look at the
That's
white.
why
Okay, here's my theory. Here's my theory, okay? My theory is white because remember they were in that snowy area, right? So it might be related to the kind of area that they're in, right? I don't know. But I think these are like 4 different areas that they can transport to because it went from here to here. I don't think it's indication of power. I think it's an indication of like which base that they're at.
we saw the device getting
That's what I
connected
think.
to the huge
That's
purple
what I
energy
think.
source, after which the whole place got clouded with black fog,
'Cause
and
it's
we can hear the
teleporting.
teleportation sounds. And here's when the episode gets even creepier than it already was. Everyone starts teleporting away as well, one by one. But guess who still remains at the base? The smiling TV man whose screen is still glowing in the dark.
It's so
And as if it
creepy.
wasn't enough for y'all, then we
It's
can
so
hear an
creepy.
incredibly unsettling whisper mixed with some exterior sounds
Oh, I
that
didn't
make
hear
it really
that.
difficult for me to discern what exactly was said in that whisper. But I tried my best. So I removed all the music and volumed the voices up to the max.
Okay, let's hear it.
And here's what I heard.
I still beef with that TV man, bro, because he's sus. He's sus. I agree, he's sus.
If it's nighttime in your place, then, well, I wish the best of luck to you, as it would be quite difficult to sleep peacefully after something like this.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
When I put this audio in reverse, I've heard as if some male was saying the words "my Kate," apparently addressing his wife. Maybe those are the voices of humans, or it is the flashbacks of TV man scientist from the times when he was a human as well. Then the woman answers him something, and after that we can hear the terrified screams of someone who seems to be a little girl. Now what the hell was that? This literally sounded cursed. And I don't really want to even think about the reason why the girl screamed like that.
The whisper is obviously
Is
saying,
this still the old good
Aishii
Skibidi
Ai."
Toilet we're
It's
watching
true.
right now, guys? And
I
after
snuck
that,
that in
we see
there.
the figure of TV man scientist standing